Wearing a New York baseball hat, Jorge describes a treacherous journey to the United States from Ecuador.
Todo el camino, Honduras, Nicaragua, Panamá.
Through rivers and over mountains, he says, now finally, ending in New York.
This is your son.
Sí.
A clean bed, new clothes, and a hot meal for his family. His children, Alejandro and Georgina, just finished their first week in a New York City school.
Ah, for you, cookies.
Estamos contentos todos, gracias a Dios.
We're happy with everything here, he says.
Happy? And you gonna eat?
Sí.
You gonna eat?
After Mayor Eric Adams said the migrant crisis would destroy New York City,
This is another side where they're doing a lot of the intake.
CNN spent 24 hours at the city's main migrant intake facility, a buzzing, non-stop operation at the Roosevelt Hotel. Outside, it's shocking, the number of people, even for a city like New York. It's something you don't expect to see, just a stone's throw from Grand Central Station in the beating heart of Midtown Manhattan. Migrant families who've just arrived wait for a place inside. Single men wait next door in what was once the hotel bar.
Job? What kind of job? Everything? Oh, are these the phones that they use inside? SIM cards?
This is Giancarlo Marine Espinoza. He has spent 10 days in a room at the hotel with his wife and 2 children. Tonight, he is trying to buy a new cell phone.
How do they get the phones?
It will cost $20 to replace the one he lost 3 weeks ago, crossing the Rio Grande in Texas, along with all of his family's clothes and belongings. I need a phone so I can get work, he says. $20 is all I have. I ask for jobs and they all ask me to leave a phone number. And I don't have one, so I need this. It's very hard.
How has it been here?
Big TV,
Air conditioning, they give you a big TV
yeah, and a bed.
and a bed.
Bueno, pero lo que yo más deseo es un trabajo.
It's good, but what I want the most is a job. With your own job, you can make your own money.
And that's what you want.
In the afternoon, Luis Flores approached us, ready to talk to anyone that would listen.
Luis Flores,
Yeah.
from Venezuela.
Okay.
He spent the last few nights sleeping on the street with his wife as they traveled to this facility.
For how many days?
4 días.
He says he's sick and came here because he thought they could get medical care and a job. For now, like thousands before him at this new Ellis Island, he joins the line at the Roosevelt, hoping to go inside and begin receiving city services.
So this is the entrance where many of the migrants, when they arrive, this is where they come through, coming up these stairs and into this hall area where they wait to be processed.
We're going to offer you food and water right away.
Okay.
A hot meal can go a long way.
Dr. Ted Long from New York City's Health and Hospital is proud of the operation the city has established here.
Everything that we've developed in New York City is to meet the needs that were not met for people coming to us from Texas so far. So here, whether it's screening for communicable disease, if you're a pregnant woman giving you prenatal care, or screening you for the very important mental health conditions you might have like depression, we do it all here because it's not done before here.
It really catches your eye to see so many kids running through the halls of the Roosevelt Hotel, almost like a playground. So many kids. The city says 20,000 migrant children have come through New York so far.
Why did you come to America?
Lady Kaza is 23 years old and escaping violence in Ecuador. She says she came here for her daughter Mia, who was born with a physical disability.
How are you feeling?
¿Cómo te sientes?
Feliz porque estoy aquí.
She says she's happy that she's here now and she's scared to go back to Ecuador.
Sí, porque
I'm afraid that my daughter will die there if she can't get medical attention. I need a place to stay. I think they're going to help me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. Good luck, okay?
It's good news for Lady and Maya. They're being moved out of the intake center to a shelter. As this group leaves, another is already shuffling in behind them. 116,000 have come to New York City since the spring of 2022, city officials say. And it's a reminder that the flow of migrants doesn't stop.
The burden on New York City is too much, quite honestly. We are past our breaking point.
Among those just arriving, Luis Flores. We met him outside. And his wife, Ermelinda Morales. They now have seats inside. It's a dream come true, he says.
Took him 2.5 months to come to this country through the border, and now he's just hoping to give his family a better life. And they've been sitting here now for several days, waiting for the next steps and the next process. And this is your wife, yes?
38 años. 20. Hey.
Years you've been married. How are you doing?
Ermelinda tells us it was their dream to come to the United States, and she doesn't want to lose her husband, now that they've finally made it. As we leave, Luis speaks directly into our camera. I just want to work, he says. These are the hands of a worker.
Trabajo.
For some who've just arrived, exhaustion bursts into emotion. For others, there is newfound hope. Giancarlo is now grinning ear to ear as he holds his 1-year-old daughter outside the hotel.
So we were with Giancarlo last night. He had been here for for a short time, and today he was told and given a new location with his 2 kids and his wife, and they've been given a Metro card and given the location and told to take the train, but they really have no idea how to get there or what they're doing. So what they're going to do is they're going to take their 2 daughters and his wife, and they're going to get on the subway and head into Queens. For me to see you smiling with everything going on, it's incredible.
Claro, y cuando tengo un trabajo, más sonrisa.
Yes, and when I get a job, I'll be even happier. He says New York is better than anywhere else they've been.
Hay que sonreír para no llorar.
I'm smiling, he says. I've got to smile so I don't cry.